Hey guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I'd like for you to do is to pause the video and for you to focus on which deck is resonating with you. And we'll go ahead and begin with deck number 1. All right. So we have the 9 of, well, dreams coming true. I was getting ready to say 9 of Cups. Just breathe. Share the love. Trust. Rebuild. Overall energy, love abounds. Feeling alone. And nurture. Alright, so I feel like maybe you guys have been having to heal. Maybe you've been having to nurture yourself. There's still a sense of loneliness, though, that maybe you've been experiencing or feeling out in the cold, disconnected. It just seems like, something's been going on where, you've had to go find love within. And so it kind of looks like you've been practicing some sort of self-love. Maybe there's also something that's going on that has been like your heart chakra has been trying to heal. I feel like your intuition has also been on point. It could be too that your heart led you to a place, to where you are now, whether it's good or bad. Like, you had to follow your intuition and, maybe you're supposed to understand some sort of a lesson, or maybe, there is something like you're on a brink of something, but it seems like you've been guided. Maybe you also thought that you've been alone, but you haven't been. Like, there's always been spirit guides or protectors by your side. God, the universe, like, it's invisible, but you haven't been alone. And I'm also getting something about like literal like love healing things. Like, I don't know if your love has been healing someone or someone's love has been healing you. Like, I know the saying is usually time heals all wounds, but something about this feels like love heals all wounds. And here it does seem like, you've got something that's getting ready to manifest, something that you hoped and wished for. So one of your dreams is about to come true. I feel like something has been waiting for you. And it does look like you are being cupped by the universe. Like the universe has always had your back. And I do feel like there's either a meeting of souls, if this is talking about connecting with a person, someone who is maybe like you're a twin or your divine half. I keep getting like going back to invisible energy, or someone assisting you that you're unaware of. Like maybe something is anonymous. If this is not talking about a person, it still looks like coming together with where you're supposed to be. Like you're meant to be at this job, or following your heart led you to this job, or following your heart led you to this city. So I kind of feel like you are where you're supposed to be. Something is like a compliment to who you are. And I also feel that you're getting ready to see like a reflection of your inner beauty or your inner strength. You could be learning about Reiki or doing some sort of healing. I'm getting like energy healing, doing things with the hands, or maybe that's something that you've been looking into. Then I'm hearing like the old spiritual, he's got the whole world in his hands. I kind of feel like there is a higher power just wanting you to know that you're being protected. Seems like you're also having to reset the path that you were on, or reset your life in a way. Like there is something that's being deconstructed, and I feel like it's going to come back together stronger. So if your life has been falling apart, I feel like things are going to come back together for you. You're going to be stronger after having to deal with a crumbling of the ego. There's definitely some sort of work going on with your heart. Now, it could be literal. Maybe someone has been having some sort of heart issues, and it looks like maybe the heart is coming back together or is healing. But I also feel that, of course, something is never going to come back the same, because something was earth shattering. So it's like, even though, maybe you feel stronger after some sort of healing, it's like you're still never the same. I feel like some of you have been maybe having to reassess what light worker is versus shadow work, or maybe you're just coming to the conclusion that, you're a product of both, or that you practice both, or that both are needed. I feel like you're also being set free, or relieved of something that was causing like a lot of pain. I kind of feel like you also had to detach, maybe emotionally at one point, to take care of something. It's like you had to just like detach so that you could get the job done, and then, after the job is completed, you kind of take a step back, like, I can't believe that, I was able to complete that. Almost like you had to leave your body, because something was too painful, and you just kind of went on autopilot and then came back. And in a sense, that is also kind of like a form of protection. feels like you're learning about alternate universes, other dimensions, or maybe you're becoming more open to those type of beliefs. Especially if you witness some sort of a miracle. So I feel like you are going to experience some form of abundance, happiness, or inner peace. Something is being revealed to you, like you're coming to the realization of what is most valuable to you. It could be that certain things, you had to lose certain things, or certain things had to fall out of your life, or things had to fall apart in your life so that you could reassess and get like a clear picture. Like everything had to be leveled out so that you could like get a clear view or understanding. Yeah. Also, a fire sign may have helped you or may be currently helping you in some way. If it's someone who crossed over, it may be a fire sign that's been by your side. If you've been praying for some sort of stability, I feel like you're going to receive something that gives you a sense of security or stability. I feel like also illusions had to fall apart so that you could see what was real. So there's also something significant maybe in regards to an air sign, especially Gemini. Something is giving you clarity. I just kind of feel like it's a spirit though that's close to you. Maybe you felt like somebody was your twin. It's also possible that someone's been thinking of you. I feel like you're also going to experience unconditional love or understand truly what it means to love someone unconditionally. Now, you also may, it may be meant for you to share your story with people. Somebody that has been broken, I feel like it's meant for you to be vulnerable and share that story. It's possible too that something happened to you so that you could be like a living example of cracking and then coming back together. Yeah, I'm seeing healing. I'm seeing like balance or peace being restored. Still looks like something had to be destabilized, or something couldn't survive on a shaky foundation. So yeah, anything with a flimsy foundation is going to crumble. That could be talking about the past, why something fell apart. You might also experience some form of telepathy. Feels like something's going to be eye-opening for you before the week is out from the time you're seeing this. It just seems that you're going to have some sort of awakening, some sort of moment of awakening, or some sort of realization. Someone also may have had a fracture or something shattered. Definitely something is happening that is unexpected. Seems like there's going to be an unexpected event or situation. You might have to change your schedule or cancel something. Something seems like a disruption. I feel like a weakness is also going to be exposed, or something that's faulty. Okay, so in your home, it could be a faulty wire or a faulty pipe. If you just bought some furniture, it might look good, but something might be faulty. Something that was being covered up, it just seems like it's going to be exposed. I also feel like maybe someone is having to change their living situation out of the blue, either like having to move out or take someone in. But it's just like it's out of the blue, it's unexpected. Okay, I'm seeing like wings are standing out. So I feel that either there's an angel around you, and I know where there's always angels with us, but I don't know, this one in particular is standing out. I don't know if it's not a regular angel, like this is an emergency angel, or you yourself are being transformed into a saint. Someone might reach saint status. I don't know if being a saint necessarily means religious, um, but it does look like someone is like turning into a saint. Um, or two, like if someone did transition, this person may have become a saint. You also might witness something that is saintly, like a statue crying, or just something unusual. Um, Now I'm also thinking about the old movie It's a Wonderful Life, and there's a saying in the movie where it says every time a bell rings an angel gets his wings. So I don't know, maybe you are needing to pay attention to the sounds of bells or chimes, or some sort of notification, not just any notification, like pay attention to what was just said or what you were just thinking about when you hear that notification or bell. Keeps feeling like something or somebody is close to you. I don't know, I'm also getting some sort of transformation in general taking place. Some sort of transformation is taking place. I feel like two souls are also merging, or two people are being brought together. You also might just need to be patient in the case that there's a lot of chaos or disruption. You also might be a mediator in a chaotic situation. Maybe you're able to bring the calm out of madness or something. Something about your words or your thoughts are also very powerful. You could possibly be given a gift that is very powerful, and you have to use it wisely, because you could either destroy or heal with your thoughts or words. All right, so moving on to deck number 2. You have the Ten of Cups, King of Staff, Page of Swords, Six of Staff, the Star, overall energy, Page of Cups, Eight of Cups, and Judgment. So I kind of feel like maybe someone has been making offerings, maybe trying to call out to a deity or ancestors. Yeah, I kind of feel like somebody has been making offerings. I don't know if you have like, what do you call it? An altar where you've been putting like little items on as offerings. I feel like someone's also been feeling lost and praying for guidance. I do feel that something is being washed away, like someone is being purified. At one point, it looks like you lost your faith, but your faith is being restored. And I feel like you are going to have so much. Like I feel like you're about to be flooded with abundance. It doesn't feel like financial abundance though, or material abundance. It feels like more like love, like an outpour of love and support. Maybe people are saying that they love you, or you are telling people that you love them. It just seems like there's a lot of love that is going around or being shared. Yeah, someone is being very generous or giving everything from the bottom of their heart. Going back to somebody praying, I feel like they've been praying from like the bottom of their soul. I feel like your spirits are also going to be lifted. Something is happening to give you encouragement. It looks like you had to go through some sort of emotional transformation, but you're coming out of it and you feel more optimistic and determined to overcome any type of blockages you've been going through, or just overcoming obstacles and disappointments. And it does seem like you have a big spirit team helping you out. Something about family could be very significant to you. There can also be an expansion of family, whether someone is having a baby, just had a baby, or something about family members moving in or visiting. It just seems like there could be an expansion of family. Now, in a love situation, only red flag I have is, you know, be cautious about a new love or a love that's a long distance relationship, or if you feel like somebody is acting a little off because they might have a whole family somewhere. They might be living with somebody, or maybe you're like, how come I haven't been invited to your home? And they're like making excuses, and it could be because they live with somebody. It also could be that this person's been very honest and you're aware of the situation that you're in, but you're just kind of choosing to go along with it because you feel so much love from this person and support. Now, depending on where you live, there could be something going on in regards to flooding or a lot of waters. But I still kind of feel like this was needed. You might be looking at some sort of a family picture trying to figure out who somebody is. There could be a lot of talks about who's related to who. Just things in regards to bloodlines and things of that nature. Now, of course, it is the holiday coming up over the weekend, so that might be why I'm picking up on so much family and going through albums and things of that nature. Now, you might find yourself also either coming to the defense of someone that you love and care about, or they're coming to your defense, or something has you feeling kind of like the need to defend yourself. Maybe something's going on where you're having to set boundaries with people. If you do have to set boundaries, it still seems like you're doing it in a way that is dignified. I kind of feel too like if you've been praying and praying and praying for something to happen and nothing has happened, and it seems like you've been waiting for a long time, it looks like everything just hits you all at once. Like everything that you've been praying for just comes flooding in all at once. And you kind of feeling like, I didn't think nobody was listening. And the universe is like, we were listening. You might find yourself feeling very intuitive. I would pay attention to dreams. Hold on. Yeah, I would pay attention to dreams because it seems like there could be some sort of messages coming through for you. And then plus your intuition just, it looks heightened. If you find yourself very emotional or crying a lot, it seems like it's happy tears. Okay, yeah, so that love situation, it does look like maybe something turns out, like it seems too good to be true, but it's kind of like even if you find out that this person has like another family, you are still going to feel like you needed this person in your life, or they came at a time where you needed them most. Um, And maybe that was just the purpose of this person coming into your life. Don't ask me why the universe didn't send you somebody single to fix that. I don't know. But, I just kind of feel like someone was placed in your life at a time where you needed them. Now, this also may not have happened yet. So maybe this is an option for you to choose if you want to go down that path or just like let it go. It also could be more like a blessing to that is being revealed to you that someone is in a relationship. Yeah. Maybe it's revealed to you in a dream. Also, if you still in relation to the prayers, it still looks like your prayer is being answered. Maybe you thought your prayers weren't going to be answered, and then something happens where your prayers are being answered. Someone also might share something very personal with you because they trust you. Like this person maybe lies to other people, but they're being honest to you about something. I feel like somebody has like a tribal tattoo, especially on the rib cage. Now I'm getting the energy of, what do you call it? Shapeshifter. Like a shape-shifting spirit. Like you might look on the ground and see a beetle, a carpet beetle, or some sort of insect. And it turns out that it is like a spy. In this case, I'm thinking about shapeshifter more so as someone who can see through a bird or an animal or something like that, or an insect. Almost like remote viewing through an animal or bug. I'm also getting something about someone having trouble with their breathing. Pay attention to any synchronicities. I kind of feel like there's a spirit trying to relay a message to you. All right, I'm seeing peace being restored in someone's life, but it still could be a bittersweet situation. And I also feel that maybe Spirit is trying to give you the courage to do something. You could be trying to make your life healthier, but I feel like someone still needs to work on their emotional well-being. Like maybe someone's eating better, but their emotional well-being is still kind of sad or depressed. I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of releasing, maybe talking about certain things or getting something just out of your system. Seems like you're becoming very vocal or expressive about certain things. Mm. And then from a literal standpoint, there could be something going on in a home that needs to be fixed. Because I feel like something is leaking. Also, if you are concerned about some sort of contract that you signed or any type of legal documents, there could be some sort of flaw in whatever you signed. So you might need to have a lawyer look it through. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to deck number 3. You have King of Wands, 4 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, King of Cups, overall energy, High Priestess, Queen of Swords, and Page of Wands. So I feel like somebody's been moving in silence. Kind of feels too like maybe you've been trimming away all the weeds in your life, people or situations that have been choking you. Seems like you've also just been quietly going with the flow of things and in general just having to trust your intuition. I feel like somebody is keeping a secret from you. Maybe a fire sign or a water sign, maybe even an air sign could be keeping a secret from you. Somebody might have secret feelings for you, but there's a fear of rejection. And I feel like someone is being emotionally closed off. You might be holding on to memories that you can't get back to, so try not to get stuck in the past. I kind of feel like somebody is also not just moving in silence, but suffering in silence. I feel like somebody is hoping to be seen or hoping it's like instead of, it's like when somebody is on the side of the road and they're like, okay, let me put my hood up to show people that I need help. Like, you don't necessarily want to flag down anybody, but it's like knowing that, or if you're like in a parking lot and something happens and you're like, oh man, nobody's gonna say anything if I don't at least do something. And it looks like you do something, but more so hoping that people are gonna come to you. to see that you're suffering or you're in need of help in some way. So it's kind of like you're silently asking for help, like your ego won't allow you to vocalize it or to say it loudly. I know somebody is like, a closed mouth don't get fed, but you know, I just kind of feel like somebody is very prideful. I kind of feel too like somebody is they're not having their needs met. Somebody might be emotionally wounded or just feeling ignored or left out. If you're in a relationship, maybe something is not emotionally fulfilling, or maybe someone is not able to cater to you financially. Whatever it is that you feel like you value and need in a relationship, it's like you're being starved of that. Health-wise, I feel like maybe someone is sick. It's possible that someone is just malnourished. Someone also might be quarantined. And I feel like somebody is also thinking about how something used to be. Kind of like looking at how things are now and just reflecting on how things used to be. In love, if you are looking for, you know, love or a soulmate, it does kind of feel like you know your soulmate is out there, but it's like, why haven't they found you? Why haven't they sensed you? And it just feels like you know this person is out there. And maybe you do know who your soulmate is, but they're not engaging with you. They're not acknowledging you, and you don't understand why. Somebody might not be telling you what you did wrong as well, like and that could be in any situation where somebody is acting a little off and you're like, well, what did I do? And they're just not telling you what you did. It's possible that someone is holding a grudge. So I feel like someone is getting ready to come visit you, or someone is being sent to you, and this is what you asked for. It just looks like you're about to get some sort of answer or response from the universe, and you've been waiting for this. Also, if you've been emotionally stuck on someone, I feel that someone is coming into your life to help you move away from that person, even if this is platonic or business partnership or something. But I feel like this is happening so that you can move to the next chapter in your life, because maybe you've been stagnant. I'm getting that situation again where somebody blocked you so that they can heal. It's not so much personal, but it's just like, I need to heal, and it's not helping to see your feed showing up in my timeline. So it's more so to those of you that are on social media that was interactive with someone. So someone may have blocked you so that they can heal, or maybe you blocked someone so that you could heal. Someone also might be wondering, like, why did you block me? You might be trying to cut off emotions, but it's hard for you because you feel so easily or you feel so much. I kind of feel like someone wants to be isolated or left alone. If you're creative, you might find yourself finding artistic ways to express yourself and the things that you're feeling. In love, I feel like someone is indirectly trying to express their love for you, or you might be the one doing this for somebody. Kind of feels like someone is going to find a way to engage with you, especially going back to somebody being blocked. So it's like if you blocked somebody and this person's like, why'd they block me? I feel like this person's going to try and figure out a way around that, and they're going to get you to engage with them. For some of you, I feel like your soulmate is right in front of your face, but they're disguised, or you're too distracted at the moment to notice. Somebody may also share a secret with you indirectly. I feel like somebody is trying to heal somebody from a distance. If you are a psychic medium, I feel like you also could be channeling the deceased. There's someone that's trying to relay a message through you. Financially, I feel like your money is damaged. Your finances are damaged. Something may have taken a hit, or maybe you've just gone too far into the red. Something's going on with your finances where I feel like you're trying to fix it. Maybe you're having to take on part-time work. Maybe you have to ask and you don't want to for help. Yeah, I feel like finances are sick. you might end up feeling like you wasted your money on something, or something was not worth the investment. Maybe you've been working a job, but you feel like it's a waste of time. You definitely could be undervalued at work and not receiving the pay or recognition you deserve. It's possible that you have set boundaries with a water sign or blocked them. Yeah, it seems like maybe you had to set boundaries with somebody. Or you as a water sign feel the need to protect yourself, protect your energy. Yeah. Somebody is suffering from loneliness or depression, and they're trying to combat it. It's like, I don't want to feel this way anymore. You also might have a hard time finding someone genuine or that you can trust. Or maybe you found someone that you can trust, but there's an obstacle or something blocking you from connecting with this person. Someone might be having a hard time using their voice. So I don't know if someone has lost their voice or if it's more spiritual, like their throat chakra being blocked. I'm feeling like you're also needing to confront your shadow, some sort of darkness within that you're needing to acknowledge instead of ignore. And it can be something as simple as like going back to the depression and maybe being in denial, and then just kind of being like, maybe hoping that it'll go away, and at some point you having to just take your power back from this depression entity. Don't let this entity have a chokehold over you. Take your power back. So yeah, there could be a depression spirit around you that you need to just like take your power back from. And that can be the same as, like, let's say you have been depressed for some time, and it's like the longer you are depressed, the more it starts to literally eat away at your immunity, and you become unstable and vulnerable and open for all sorts of spiritual attacks. So it's like at some point you've got to take your power back, and try to, control your thoughts. Try to think more positively, or find a way that works for you. There's different forms of manifestation. Try listening to mantras, like depending on certain planets in your house. Let's say Saturn is in your second house, but is poorly aspect or in a sign that it doesn't like. And so you're like, Saturn is blocking me from having money. Try listening to Saturn mantras and see if that helps. you know, because just speaking from experience, you know, certain planetary mantras seem to help with different areas in my life. So, you know, that could be a different form of, you know, transmuting that energy, or that spirit, kind of casting that spirit out from your life. So, yeah, just try different things and hopefully that will help. All right, so hope these messages helped. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.